as I command, and we will defeat the Autobots once and for all!
Nope, not gonna work.
Oh, come on. What did we talk about?
Autobots always win. You think Optimus Prime's gonna be dead, but then he's not dead.
I'm taking this from a robot that turns into a canoe?
When there's a battle on a gently moving river, you'll want me.
I'm just going to be completely honest with you. I have never understood the appeal of the Transformer. I never liked the show as a kid. I've never particularly liked the toys. Even the animated movie, which most consider a classic, means absolutely nothing to me.
You got the touch!
But then, when the Bumblebee movie came along, I actually thought it was pretty good. It was a big step up from the previous Michael Bay crap that we had been seeing on screen.
We're protected by the Romeo and Juliet laws. Statute 2705-3.
And it's the only Transformers movie that has a fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes, which of course is in no small part thanks to
John C.
And so now, 5 years after Bumblebee, we have a new Transformers movie called Transformers Rise of the Beast. And after struggling to fight the urge to do anything other than go see this movie, I saw this movie. So let's take a look at it, shall we? But before we do, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, and I'll love you forever. Okay, let's do it. So, the story of Rise of the Beasts is pretty standard when it comes to all of these movies. Stop me if you've heard this before, but
Lisa, what's happening?
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say the two alien robot races who've been battling for centuries have chosen our planet as the site for their ultimate confrontation.
So without getting bogged down in the repetitiveness of all these movies, I'll just concentrate on what I liked about Rise of the Beasts. Right off the bat, there's a lot less human stuff than there has been in the past, which I think is a big plus here. The previous Transformers movies really have been bogged down by their reliance in human characters. As a whole, the humans we get here aren't bad. They're certainly better than Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox in the older Michael Bay movies, certainly better than Mark Wahlberg, but not as good as Haley Steinfeld in the Bumblebee movie. This time around, the Transformer designs are overall better than what they had been before, certainly better than what they were in the Michael Bay movies, but I do think a step down from the Bumblebee movie, which embraced more of the animated designs from the TV show and the movie. I will say that the action is a lot better also, as far as being able to tell what's actually happening. In the older movies, there was a lot of shaking and running around, as if a kid with ADHD shot it with a cell phone rather than a professional with a camera. In this movie, for the most part, it looks pretty good, and you're able to tell what is actually happening. But I will say toward the end, all the CGI got to be a little too much, and the action started to get muddled quite a bit, which once again makes it not as good as Bumblebee. And really, that's my overall biggest complaint, is that this movie isn't as good as Bumblebee. If they're going to keep making more and more of these movies, I'd like to see them steadily progress in quality. But this movie is definitely a step backward. A small step, mind you, but a step backwards nonetheless, which is a risk they seem to be willing to take with these movies, because let's face it, the plots are all going to pretty much be the same. So would I recommend this movie? I guess so. I mean, if you're just a monster fan of Transformers, then you'll probably like it pretty good. If you're more of a casual fan, then a matinee price would probably be the best option for you. But if you're like me and don't really care at all, and you're just watching this so you can tell people about it on YouTube in hopes of finding your own personal sense of self-worth through the validation of your opinions by strangers on the internet, then maybe wait till it comes out on streaming. Anyway, that's all for this one, guys. Have you seen Transformers Rise of the Beasts? What did you think about it? Leave a comment below and let me know. I'd also appreciate a like and a subscribe too. If you just feel generous, go ahead and do that also. That'd be great. But as always, thanks for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.